Hey guys, so what I wanted to talk about is your warm-up, okay? This is a really, really important part of your running, particularly on event day, to make sure that you're getting it done properly. So just have a stop and think, like when you are resting, like before you're running, your heart rate's going to be somewhere between 40 and 60 beats a minute. And once you're out running, you'll be 120 plus. When you're at full pelt, 160, 180, 200 odd. So huge jumps, okay? So think of your heart as a big muscle. To be able to go from beating at that nice steady level up to those higher levels is a lot of extra work. Now, if you make that jump quickly, that goes back to the good old days of fight or flight, and our body is very, very clever. What it does is like that in reaction to, it will see it as sort of a like run away from a lion kind of thing. So you release a ton of adrenaline to be able to fuel that sprint, to get that jump. As a result, your body will also release a ton of glucose to give you the energy for that sprint. Your body does not know that you are going to be out running for 40 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, whatever that number is, and that actually you don't need that huge spike in adrenaline. So the better way to go about it is to really slowly build up, okay, super slow, almost at walking pace, really comfortable to start off with, and gradually build your pace up. It'll make that transition from your heart rate being at whatever it is, 50 beats a minute up to 150 beats a minute, happen more gradually, so you won't get this massive adrenaline dump, you won't get the massive glucose jump. What happens when you have those is your body counteracts them by releasing the polar opposite hormones, and so your body's in this state of flux, going up and down, trying to get back to a level that it's comfortable at, and then resettling. Now, of course, the other parts, which I'm sure you're slightly more aware of, we have drilled into us at school, is you want to warm your muscles up, okay? Think of your muscles a little bit like elastic bands, or a balloon, okay, is the best way to describe them. So with a balloon, you think like you can blow it up a little bit, that's really easy, and you stretch it a little bit, and the more you do that, the easier it is to blow it up to full volume, okay? A little bit like that with your muscles. If you gently warm them up, they can then stretch that bit more and become that much more fired up when you're warming up. Now, aside from warming up slowly, okay, if you are going to go into an event where you are going to go all out, okay, you're going to be either chasing a pack, ready for the pack to split off, and you're going to sprint after them, or you're going to be doing a 5k, something like that, you know, where it's just going to be all out hard effort, you need to include that kind of thing in your warm-up. So once you are warm, I'd say maybe after 20 minutes, you need to get some sprint sessions in, to then have that massive expansion in your heart that happens when you go for an all-out sprint, relax it down, massive expansion again, relax it down. Again, it's to stop that shock happening to your body once you're out racing. And again, think of your heart a little bit like a balloon. You've already stretched it. So then when you need to stretch it in an actual sprint, it's that much more malleable. Your body's that more attuned. There's also parts where if you go out for a nice steady jog, mentally, you're going to be prepared for a nice steady jog kind of thing. Whereas if you go out for an all-out sprint, if you include the sprints in your warm-up, then psychologically, those little neuropathways are all geared up, ready to fire. Yeah, makes sense? Okay, any questions, as always, drop me a note. And happy running, gang. Oh, I'm Chrissy. And basically I work with people who are looking to do incredible things in running, and they do amazingly. So most of my online coaching is for people at 10k to marathon. I've got a couple of ultras and a couple of shorter distance people in there. It's all, you know, the psychology of it all, the physical aspects, how to train, how to sort your training plan out for you, avoid injuries, do something wonderful. Anyway, have a wonderful day. All right, take care. Bye-bye.